Testing, testing, one, two, three.
Oh, I hear you now, lawyer. Get that mic right. Get that mic right.
What's going on?
It's all right. It's all right over here. Got to shake off the super mom duties.
Oh, I know how you feel. I know how you feel.
Let me make sure we get these echoes up out of here. All right, all right, all right. They say they've been waiting for me. Oh my God, my day, my day. Huh? Oh, let's give them all a minute to get in. Everybody will get their notification here. It's coming up. Let me get
Okay.
this echo off of here too. Why am I having this echo? Is you got a phone? You got your sound up?
Well, I think I got a semi-professional setup, so the echo shouldn't be coming from me. But let me mute my mic and tell me if the echo is going to come. I'm muting my mic now. Well, I think I got a semi-professional setup, so the echo shouldn't be coming from me. But let me mute my mic and tell me if the echo is going to come. I'm muting my mic now.
Mic check, check, mic check. No, it's good when you mute.
Oh wow! So it is coming from me. I don't know what to say because
I don't know either. Sitting over there with all that high tech.
you know what? I don't actually use this setup to actually do what's the word I want to
I
use?
know you have to make sure that you have to make sure all of your volume is down on YouTube, everything.
You know what? I don't actually use this setup to actually do what's the word?
I know you have to make sure that you have to make sure all of your volume is down on YouTube, everything.
Can you hear echo now?
Mic check, check, check. Nope, sounds good.
Yeah, I actually haven't changed anything. I just mute myself when I'm not talking. So this is probably the way we'll go with this.
Okay.
When you want me to talk, I'll talk and then I'll mute myself.
Mic check, check, check. Sounds good. We just got a delay, so I just have to time.
I actually haven't changed anything. I just mute myself when I'm not talking. So this is probably the way we'll go with this.
Okay.
When you want me to talk, I'll talk and then I'll mute myself.
Okay, let me introduce you. I'm pretty sure they all know you. Okay, let me introduce you. I'm pretty sure they all know you. Okay, let me introduce you. I'm pretty sure they all know you. What up, ladies? What up, ladies? Welcome, welcome to the chat room, you guys. I decided to reach out to none other than the non-lawyer. Right now, we're working on this delay that we have and a little bit of echo. What up, ladies? Welcome, welcome to the chat room. Not sure. I decided to reach out to none other than the non-lawyer. Right now, we're working on this delay that we have and a little bit of echo. Not sure.
Let me give you some advice.
Go ahead.
Do you have your YouTube window open?
It is open, but it's muted.
Close it. You don't need it. Okay. Why would you need it?
Because
hold on a second. Are you casting through YouTube?
Yes.
I can't. Never mind. Scratch that. Because typically, sometimes what people do is that they'll cast through like StreamYard or something like that. But I think what's happening is that you have two mics, and it's receiving the mic probably from your microphone if you have a physical microphone, and then it's
Yeah.
receiving sound through your actual computer.
Okay,
So,
well, now I closed it out. I don't have the YouTube open right now, so I can look at it from my phone because it's perfect right now.
and there's
It's
no echo.
right.
Oh, there is echo for
No,
me.
I don't have it. I don't have an echo on this end. I don't even have a delay. We were having a delay.
Okay, perfect.
So I'll use my phone and to watch the chat, but the moderators are in there anyway, so doesn't matter, and I know that they can hear me. So let me make sure that my phone is down low too. How are you tonight?
Man, I can't complain. I'm doing a lot of ripping and running, trying to get some things taken care of. I'm actually trying to go to a house game.
Oh, okay, all
Now, are
right.
you hearing this echo on your side as well?
I don't have an echo. No,
But does it sound like I have an echo?
not really, not really. But see, we usually do the ladies' night right here on the Zoom, and I would have the YouTube open. We never have an echo.
Hmm.
So wait a minute, let me. Okay, but I can see the chat from my room. They'll be okay because right now you're just giving me a few minutes of your time, and it's a little bit about you guys. Welcome everybody. Welcome the non-lawyer to the chat room, you guys. Welcome. You are in the chat room with a lot of ladies right now. So, because this is what we do on Saturday night, and you say we run our chats too long, huh?
Well, it's not you specifically. I'm just saying, like in general, YouTubers they have these like 3 and 4 hour chats, and I'm not trying to do that. I'm actually trying to get out the house. So I spoke to you earlier, and I was still in the house. I was trying to get out the house. So finally, I got out. I did some grocery shopping. I'm
Yeah.
trying to make something to eat, and then I'm going to play some poker. Do
Okay.
you do you play poker?
Bizwiz and
Biz
talk.
Wiz.
Bizwiz and talk.
Oh my God.
What you mean?
Oh, so how do you play Biz Wiz? Is that the one where
It's kind of like a Deuces Wild kind of
Deuces
type
Wild
thing.
Pity Pep? Oh, my family killed me with that game.
And I love some Deuces Wild. Now, come on, you got them side bets going on now.
Man, I hate that game.
Especially when I run house now. You know, if I'm doing house, I collect all the time.
Right.
You know that. I love throwing the house one now. Come on. All you got to do is have them little chicken wings ready. They
That's
ready.
right.
Bring the money on. So, but yes, you're in a room full of ladies, and you caught my attention. Not yesterday, since you've been on, from when I was able to. I found you on my own, and I was like, oh wow, And then I like how you come on. Like you are not a lawyer, not lawyer. Your perspective, your theories from analyzing quite a bit of what's going on. I just kind of want to start with maybe 2, 3 questions, and then I want you to kind of touch on and give the ladies in the chat room some of your perspective about how you were talking about when or if R. Kelly is found guilty in his New York case, what your perspective is about what you think should happen. How can they turn it around in the lengthy time that they would have to do so? Is what I just kind of want to hear how you explain it, because I kind of agree with you on the way your perspective is about that, and also kind of touch on how you felt about that Chicago case, preferably to you, should have went first, and why you think that it should have went first. Okay.
Okay, let's slow down, and I'll take the perspective of the end game in New York. What's going to happen if he
Okay.
loses in New York.
Before you start, can you please do your disclaimer like you do on your channel about not being the non-lawyer? Give it to him so nobody would take it at heed and be like, oh my God, you know.
Well, of course, everyone that knows me knows I'm not a lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
But you make a really good point. There may be somebody on this channel that may pop up. They may think that I'm a lawyer. I'm not a lawyer. I have no legal training. I mean, this is what I put on every video, so it's no
Absolutely.
secret. But you're right. People who may not know me may not know that I'm not a lawyer. Hence my name, the non-lawyer. So I have absolutely no legal training. I have some experience in law, right?
Oh, definitely. I can
And
tell.
it because you're from Chicago, right?
Uh-huh, I am.
And you done been up in Cook County courtroom at least once or twice, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm that guy who's probably been to court one too many times over some nonsense, over some bullshit rather. And I've decided to basically make the best of those experiences. And what I'll do is I'll pull out the law and I'll try to learn the law and educate myself. And as a matter of fact, the Illinois has actually started a self-help website to help people get more familiar with the law, right?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
But the reality is the majority of the cases that come through the courtroom in Illinois are by people who represent themselves, right? So I think as we evolve as a society, people will become more and more educate or educate themselves on the law, right? So that's my background, right? I've been to court with family members, suing family members. I've been to court, of course, over a lot of petty stuff. And at some point I said, wait a minute, something about a lot of this stuff is not right. Let me pull out, these law books and go to the law library and try to learn some of this stuff. So, that's how I got into this.
Okay. Okay. Very interesting. I don't know though. It can get to be a handful because you always have the laws, the immediate ones that jump right out at you, the bold ones. And a lot of people don't know just because the bold ones are there, you kind of got to backtrack. You kind of got to watch those little small A, B's, and C's and over here because a lot of them will supersede what we're actually looking at in the bold letters, So,
right. I've had a person tell me the law is an ocean. You may be right on one point, but there may be another law that, like you said, is going to supersede what you're looking at, whatever.
Right.
I'll say like this. If you have a very serious case, you need to get yourself a lawyer. And you pretty much let your lawyer handle that, and you just kind of take the back seat. You still need to pay attention to what's going on with your case, and you still need to be on top of your case. But in terms of doing all the lead work and doing, being the muscle in the case, you're letting your lawyer do that.
Mm-hmm.
But you still need to know what's going on. You just can't hand everything over for a lawyer and expect the lawyer to do everything, because a lot of times what will happen is that they'll take advantage of you.
Yeah.
And
they can miss some things.
They're people just like you and me. The judge is a person just like you and me.
Yes.
So I find that it's helpful to study law and try to understand law. So when you are in court, you may have a lawyer, but you want to make sure your lawyer is not running game on you, and you want to make sure that you're not being played, right?
Absolutely.
And I just find, we from Chicago. You know how things go. Just as slick as people is on the street, they slick in that courtroom.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't know what's going on, they gonna pull one on you,
Mm-hmm.
right?
I
Go
was
ahead.
watching this one it's a court show that kind of comes on the Roku that you can look. It's a lot of them, but one thing that I took in heed of what they said, and it's kind of one of my advices that I kind of use quite a bit. If you end up with an attorney, and I like to say in Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly's case, but we know that this case was going to be quite lengthy because of the numerous of people with the allegations and them superseding and adding on more charges. Right? That's to be expected. But the rule that they taught that I would read, or I'm sorry, that I would hear from this little program that I watch, and they will always speak on that. If you can't get through a speedy trial, he's like, we're blaming on the lawyers' pockets because they're just milking, They just kind of milking it, to fatten up their pockets. And I just kind of believe that. I don't know why, I just do. I don't know.
Well, I don't know the details of R. Kelly case in the sense that what's going on between R. Kelly and his lawyers. And like I said, I'm not a lawyer, so I can't really say whether or not his lawyers are milking him. But what I will say is that when your life is on the line, there's not much you can do anyway, right?
Pretty
What you can
much.
do is that you can hope that you have really good lawyers. And I still advocate that you still need to understand what's going on yourself. You need to be the captain of your ship. You need to read the law. You need to understand the law. So if I was in R. Kelly's case, I would hire lawyers, but I would still be studying the law at the same
At the
time,
same time,
at the exact
absolutely.
same
Because
time.
they all have law libraries. All of
Oh
the
yeah.
jail system have them. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so let me. I just got two questions for you. Then, like I said, I just kind of want you to just enlighten us on
One at
why
a
you.
time.
I will. I will. I definitely will. My first one and is about a commentary that you did, and it was about the commencing. You remember that one? Commencing of whether if the young ladies that was mentioned in the grand jury paperwork submitted in, and there were four of them. And I just kind of wanted you to just kind of educate us on where you were going with that. And I know where you were going, and it was possibly to determine an age factor. I believe it was.
Which video is this again?
You did one. It was commence. It's the grand juror one, right? And you
Right.
went
So
to
I've done
point.
several grand jury
Right.
videos.
So on this one here with Mr. Kelly's case, you pointed out on commencing on how to get to determine the age factor, and here you spoke about what it with the commencing, and we have to wait until if it gets to the 18th year of birth, right? When is it where they would reach the statute of limitation to bring certain
Oh, that must
things
be
back?
real old.
Yeah, well, that's the one I like though.
Yeah. So
But so what you was doing was setting up a math, a math algorithm for people to understand were they at this age or is it too late for them because they have reached the 20 years, and you kind of broke it down without saying, hey, 2 plus 2 is 4. You know what I'm saying?
right. So I know what you're talking about. So that video was made a very long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I think in that video, what I did was I looked at the time limitations or the statute of limitations, as you say, and then I looked at some of the accusations in R. Kelly's case. And I saw that, if I can remember correctly, I believe a lot of the accusations are beyond the statutes of limitations. So what has recently been done is that they created a new law
Mm-hmm.
that expands the statute of limitations. And I just thought that was just kind of bogus.
So you're saying that it put more lengthy time frame on it instead of it possibly being the 10 years. Now we're gonna move this to 20 years.
Well, I can't remember the specific details, but I know they expanded it. And I just remember just thinking, this is crazy. This is bogus because you can end up as a child doing something as a child. And
Mm-hmm.
then, 20 or 30 years later, you're going to jail for something you did when you were 8 or 9 years old. So I just thought it was just kind of crazy.
I think it's crazy too because we're talking about a impeccable memory. You know what I mean? Like
Yes.
most people
Memories
don't.
fade over time.
Absolutely. I was like, I don't know. Of course, we saw it go down with the Bill Cosby case. Like this woman just remembered everything. I was like, how in the, I don't
Well,
know.
they're
So
making some of that stuff
I
up.
know. So with just your judgment on it, and with the four young ladies that was listed in the grand jury to indict Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, would you say that the statute of limitation would have been reached, or are you saying that it's probably not now because they have upgraded the law on it. They changed the law.
So
So
you're
you're
asking
asking
some
some
very
very
specific and
specific and
detailed
detailed
questions,
questions,
and
and I
I
can't.
don't think I
I
ever
don't think I
knew
ever knew
who the
who the
women were
women
in
were
the
in the
grand
I'm not
grand
jury
jury
mentioning their
indictment.
indictment.
names at
Right.
all.
Right.
So
Well, I
Well,
mean,
I
I
mean,
think
I
we
think we
can mention
can
their
mention their
names.
names.
Sometimes I
Sometimes I
don't, but
don't,
I
but
mean,
I
you
mean, you
can.
can.
You're
yeah,
not
You're not
attacking
attacking
anybody.
anybody.
If
If
you have
you
freedom
have
of
freedom of
speech, right?
speech, right?
yes.
So
So
if
if
you are
you are
just
just
guessing or
guessing or
you're
you're
deducing who
deducing
the
who the
people
people
are,
are,
there's no
there's no
laws
laws
against that.
against that.
Okay.
Um, but
But
if
if
you
you
had
had
information on
information
who
on
these
who
people
these
were
people
and you
were and you
got that
got that
information
information
somehow
somehow
illegally,
illegally,
then you
then
would
you would
probably be
probably be
breaking the law,
breaking the
I
law, I
believe.
believe.
Got you. Well, I
Like if
don't
you
have
were
that.
like if you were
like
in the
in the
grand jury,
grand
and you
jury, you
released
release
names,
names,
then that
then
would be
that would be
breaking the law.
breaking the law.
Okay, got you. Well, we
But
don't have that.
yeah,
Yeah,
but all I'm going
all
to
I'm
say
going to
is
say
that
is
I
that
don't
I don't
remember the
remember the
specific
specific
details
details
of the
of the
grand jury
grand jury
indictment,
indictment,
and I
and
don't
I don't
remember,
remember,
who the
who
young
the
ladies
young
were that
ladies
gave
were that gave
who
the
participated in the
Uh-huh.
who
grand jury
participated in the
indictment.
grand jury indictment.
Okay.
I think we
I think we
speculated, but I
speculated,
wasn't
but
Right.
sure
I wasn't
exactly who they
sure
were.
exactly who they
I
were.
think one
Okay,
of them
I
is
think
like
you
one of them
didn't
is like
you didn't use you didn't use their names or anything. You just kind of broke down,
the
the
law.
with
law.
just
Yeah,
commencing
I
it
remember the
from.
video.
I
I
remember the
think
video.
I just
I think
spoke
I just
in
spoke
general
in
about
general
the
Yeah.
statute of
about the
limitations, but I
statute of
don't really have
limitations,
any
but I don't really
specific
have any
details
specific details
of the age
of
of the
the
people that were
age
actually
of the
there
people that were
in the
actually
grand
there in the
jury, so
grand
on and so
jury, so
forth.
on and so forth.
Right. Well, it was a very good breakdown for me because if you can go back and and pull their birth dates and then the date of the alleged incident with how you broke it down with the law term of it, you can really it really worked. I'm gonna say that, and I'm not gonna do it here on the stream right now. I'm not.
I'm
You
gonna
know, I'm
have
gonna
to
have
go
to
and
go
dig
and
that
dig that
video
video
back up
back
and
up and
probably edit it
probably
and
edit
try
it
to
and try to
repost it or
repost it or
something.
something.
Okay, okay. Well, I'm gonna be dead on it and watching it, so I am. Okay, so your last video you just did, so that we can get you on your way, so you can go enjoy your night, and we can get over here and have our ladies' night. Don't be peeping in now, cause we be doing grown folk stuff over here.
Are all your
um,
ladies
Are
from
all your ladies from
Chicago?
Chicago?
no, they're everywhere. They're
Okay.
everywhere. They're everywhere. Why you trying to get on ladies' night?
I'm a
Cause
man.
you,
I'm man.
well, I mean, I'm saying, I can hook you up over here on this ladies' night. Now we didn't have like two guys. We didn't have two guys walk away. Now
Oh
look,
yeah,
Oh yeah,
I might have to.
Did
I
We'll
might
they?
see.
have to. We'll
You
see.
you gonna have to look. Just check. You gonna have to come on as not. You can't be the non-lawyer. You gonna have to just, you know. Okay, I think I just tell me, why do you feel that the New York case is kind of weak? I think is what you were saying, in that you think that they should have started with the Chicago case.
Well, it's not.
Well, it's
So
not. So
there's two
there's two
different
different
videos I
videos I
did. I
did. I
think I
think I
did
did
several
several
videos
videos
arguing that
arguing
the
that the
New
New
York
York
case was
case was
weak, and
weak,
then
and
I
then I
did a
did a
video
video
that was
that
looking
was
at the
looking at the
timeliness
timeliness
of the
of
New
the New
York
York
case
case,
Mm-hmm.
and as it
and as
relates
it
to a
relates to a
Chicago
Chicago
case.
case.
Right.
So which
So
one
which
did you
one
want me
did
to
you want
talk
me to
about?
talk about?
I want you to talk about the New York one because you
Right.
gave a timeline of if the inedible would happen, how many how long that they would have to turn things around as far as bringing things within the 30 days or you
Okay, and I
know
was
Okay, and I
actually
was
wrong
actually
on
wrong
that.
on that.
oh you were okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So,
and I'm
and
gonna I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
update. So,
update.
all
So,
right.
all right.
So
So
there's going to
there's
be
gonna
some
be some
updates coming.
updates
So I
coming.
did
So I
make a
did make a
video, and
video,
I was
I was
basically
basically
talking
talking
about
about
the
the
timeliness
timeliness
of the
of
New
the New
York
York
case and
case and
how R.
how R.
Kelly may
Kelly
not
may not
have
have
enough
enough
time
time
for
for
the end
the end
game,
game.
because
Because
whenever there's a
whenever there's a
judgment,
judgment,
whether you
whether
win
you
or
win or
lose,
lose,
Mm-hmm.
there can
there
be
can
an
be an
end
end
game,
game,
right?
right?
Right.
So
So
if
if
you go
you
to
go to
court
court
and you
and you
win,
win,
then
then
your
your
end
end
game
game
could
could
be
be
maintaining that win
maintaining that
because
win
the
because the
person can
person can
appeal
appeal
that
that
judgment,
judgment,
Mm-hmm.
right?
right?
Yeah.
Unless you get
Unless
a
you get a
judgment with
judgment with
prejudice.
prejudice.
If you get a
If you get a
judgment with
judgment with
prejudice,
prejudice,
they
they
may,
may,
shut out a lot of
a lot of
things. But
things. But
under
under
most
most
circumstances,
circumstances, even
I take
I
that
take
back.
that
Even
back.
a
Even a
judgment with
judgment with
prejudice
prejudice
can be
can be
appealed, right?
appealed,
If
right?
there
If
was
there
some
was some
errors.
errors.
Mm-hmm.
But
But
basically what I'm saying, if R. Kelly goes to court and he wins, then his end game will mostly consist of trying to finish up the Chicago case and hoping that the New York prosecutors don't appeal the judgment.
Okay. Gotcha.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So conversely, if he loses, then there's going to be an end game surrounding post judgment. And there's a section in the Federal Rules of Civil Procedures. You might want to check that out. But it basically talks about post judgment procedures. Actually, hold on a second. Let me, and I'm going to give you a spoiler. Hold on a second.
Okay.
Just give me 1 second. Let me see if I can get this open. It's taking a long time. All right, let's see if I can. Can I share my screen? Oh, I don't see an option to share screen. Yeah, I think, oh, here it is. I found it. 1 second. Host disabled participation sharing screen.
Okay. Do I have to go on so that you can share? Do I have to go into my settings so to open it up to allow you to share it?
You would, but we're not even gonna go down that road
Okay,
because
gotcha.
it's gonna take forever.
Okay.
Yeah, because I don't remember
All
exactly
right.
how to
Just
do
talk.
it.
Just
So
talk
yeah,
about
okay.
it.
So all right. So there's something called the Federal Rules of Criminal Procedure, and there's a section of the Federal Criminal Rules Procedure that talks about post judgment. And in that section, it's going to talk about garnishing assets.
Mm-hmm.
As you know, R. Kelly is, an entertainer, and he more than likely has money coming in, and there's already been several judgments against him.
Right.
But there could be an additional phase where they try to seize asset, and that's going to be in the end game, right? In the post judgment. There's also going to be the opportunity to ask for reconsideration. So if there's a judgment against you and you're not happy with that judgment, you can file several different types of post judgment motions. One is motion for reconsideration, motion to amend the judgment, and then there are things that you can do in terms of trying to reduce your sentence. So there's a lot of things that go on after a judgment. And I was wrong about the 30 days. It's actually 14 days that you have to file an appeal.
And you know what's crazy though, because it's and I don't do this, but I do unionize represent, right? And we have 14 days to turn everything around. We have 14 days. If we ended up with a denial or something like right away, yeah, we have 14 days. But go ahead. I just had to throw that.
Yeah, no, I was just throwing it out there. So there's 14 days that you have to essentially, in federal court, there's 14 days in a criminal case that you have to file an appeal.
Mm-hmm.
And there's also a 14-day time limit that you have to file a post-judgment motion. So I was wrong when I said it was 30 days.
Okay.
So all of this is important because he's going to be rushed from New York back to Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when is his lawyers going to have time to file these, post-judgment motions or have time to appeal, right?
Well,
and then
I'm
go
sure
ahead.
there'll be something in there where they can throw an extension on an act, let them know, hey, we don't have enough time yet. We need another 2 weeks or so. You know how they do up in there.
Well, what I would do is that I would address that now.
Okay.
Because you know that this is an issue. Why would you wait until after the trial?
Mm-hmm.
So what I would do right now is that I would file a motion for an extension. I would file a motion surrounding the timing of the case. So I would try to have the Chicago date pushed back.
Yeah.
Or
well, you all are aware that he really hasn't been winning any motions.
Well, this is so on that. I think that he has to. There's several things that he can win on. There's things that I believe the court wouldn't have a choice but to grant him. So, like in this situation, you can clearly see that the dates are too close together. So, I don't see why the court would deny a motion to move the Chicago date back.
I guess the same reason why we all don't see a reason for them to deny him of a bail, but they did.
Well, the bail was kind of a tough situation because you have all those
Because of the
allegations.
charges?
Yeah,
because of the charges.
it was their whole game plan. Number one, the charges. Number two, I think if you look at some of my other videos, the statute specifically addresses allegations against minor children. So when you have those allegations against you right off the bat, you're starting kind of,
I've been saying that over here from day one. Are you aware that in one of the indictments, the paperwork that they wrote up, it clearly said indefinitely for the bail. It was like indefinitely, and I was like, oh, why did they put this? I was so bothered that the attorneys didn't point, hey, we don't want, remove that word, because in that, to me, the judge allowed them to put something in there that was not possible for him. And I'm thinking, well, with the attorneys, no, anything is possible. Remove that word. I had a problem with them putting that word in that write-up indefinitely. And after reading the charges, and then I'm reading over the minors, and then going to the law and looking up some of the older laws. I like to start with the older ones and coming back to the new ones. And I was like, oh.
Well, the old stuff could be obsolete.
I know, but I like to start. You got to start from the back before you get to me, and that's me. I'm backwards. I want to read what it was first, and how and what made them want to change it a little bit, and not much usually changes in them, but a verb or something, adjective, something.
Well,
like that.
that's not necessarily true, because look at the law with the amount of time a victim has to come forward. So that's now been changed, and it's almost different jurisdictions, but I know in Illinois they recently changed it, and it's insane.
Okay, so because I know you got to go. So what about the Chicago case? You think he will? What do you think on that one?
So let me say this. I think that the thing that I would focus on if I was in his situation, with both New York and Chicago, there's some similarities. In the sense that they're using RICO in New York.
Yes.
In the RICO cases, allowing them to bring in a lot of old stuff, is allowing them to bring in a lot of garbage.
Absolutely.
If you remove that RICO, you remove all the garbage, in that case falls apart. Coming back to Chicago,
Yes.
they have the conspiracy to defraud the United States. And that's another bridge charge, because it's allowing them to bring up the 2008 case, which he's already won.
Yes.
So if you can somehow prevent them from presenting the conspiracy to defraud the United States, then I think the Chicago federal case is going to fall apart.
Okay. Gotcha.
And then, he has a state case as well.
Right.
And I just think a lot of stuff in that is garbage. For example, one of the alleged defendants one of the alleged accusers is Lenita Carter.
Yes. Absolutely.
And you can Google videos of Lenita Carter talking about how much she loves to, such and such. So, and it is not to say that she can't have a sex life and, not be, telling the truth. But it just doesn't make sense. Like when you line everything up, it just doesn't make sense, in my opinion.
Okay. And you also stated that, you kind of like Greenberg. Are you okay with the way they are representing Mr. Kelly?
Well, I mean
you got a lot of people out here upset because they don't know the game plan, and you're not supposed to know the game plan. And you get the hearing, it's attorneys is this and the attorneys is that. I'm like, well, what do they expect for them to tell their strategy out here in public? I don't know. I'm like, who tells the strategy? But I heard you say that he may be okay from what you kind of have been seeing, what's been going on, because you have really been putting some good awareness out here about it. So
Well, let me say this. I like some of the motions Greenberg has filed. Whether or not Greenberg is doing a good job, that's not really something I can comment on because number one, I'm not really a lawyer.
mhm.
And number two, I don't really do this for a living. This is just me sitting back in my chair and just looking up stuff.
Okay, well, let me ask you this because I understand your answer to that. Do you think that the like you said, you like some of the motions that he has filed? So, and you just mentioned a couple of more of motions that hopefully you and I and a lot of people would like to see up in New York if things go a certain
Yeah, I
way.
think an emergency motion is needed in New York right away
Okay.
or Chicago because, like I said, you have that date
Uh-huh.
where it's going to be August, and then right away he's going to be rushed to Chicago.
Okay.
And Greenberg
this
could
is
have
something
still
that they
said,
can. This is something that they can act on now.
right? Oh, for sure.
Okay.
I mean, you know the schedule now, right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah. So, and right now, I would just go and file a motion in Chicago, not New York. I'm sorry, in Chicago, to say, hey, these dates are too tight. We need time. But I didn't mean to break your flow. You were going to ask a question.
No, go ahead. You broke it.
My bad.
But listen, it ain't that easy. But you got me that time. Go ahead. It's okay. Okay, because I'm gonna let you go after this one. I promise. You see some similarity, because you do some of the Ti story, right?
Yeah, my channel is about law. I just get in
Yes.
everybody's business and I just
Yes.
give my own.
Okay. Do you
You
see
know.
some similarity of the cases?
Oh, for sure. I mean, I think there's a playbook.
Yeah.
The playbook is when you have a weak case or no case at all. You just basically drag the celebrity's name in the media, and then you get people to jump on the bandwagon.
Uh-huh.
Once you get enough people to jump on the bandwagon, you ask the authorities to prosecute, and then you keep it in the media, and you basically try to get paid. Then you file the civil charges once you see that the criminal case is progressing.
Now that you and I see the case similar, because I do, you care to put your opinion on it as to why is it that, and I think I know what your answer is going to be, that Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly ended up getting picked up right away and they have not been picked up yet?
Well, my personal opinion, I think R. Kelly probably has a little bit more hate on R. Kelly, whereas with T.I.,
Okay.
it's really just one person that's spearheading all this, and that's Sabrina Peterson.
Uh-huh.
But if you remove Sabrina Peterson, you don't really have that much. Whereas, so let me say this, and this is
See,
not
but
going to
wait,
make
I thought you were going to say like, well, because they got that minor case in there.
one minor case.
With Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. They got him, they got it in there where these were, with the Chicago, these were minors. So
You know what? That could be the situation as well.
Yeah.
That could be,
that
I wouldn't rule that out.
Rushed and picked him up so fast, because he was a danger to society and a monster. But other than that, that's kind of where I thought one of your answers were.
Well, yeah, honestly, T.I. has a. I don't want to say she was underage, but she was a young lady. Like if you, the girl who was allegedly 17 and she was on the bus,
Right.
and they gave her something to drink, and then
Right.
they gave her some pills and she passed out.
Yeah, well,
Allegedly, of course.
Yeah, but allegedly they didn't use that one.
Right.
They just overlooked that.
So let me say this.
Now-
Let me say this. And this is about really both the cases.
Okay.
So with R. Kelly and T.I., I just think that, whenever you have money, you're a celebrity, you're going to come across people and you can rub them the wrong way. And when you rub these people the wrong way, they're going to try to get back at you. And I think that's the same thing that's happening in both the cases, which nobody is talking about. With R. Kelly, he actually said it himself in the Gayle King interview. You know, there's people that just don't like him, they're mad at him, they're trying to sabotage him, right? And then with T.I., obviously Sabrina Peterson is one of those people. But I just think that R. Kelly probably has a few more enemies than T.I. and Tiny.
Yeah.
That's what I'll say.
Yeah. Okay, well, you see us out there. We've been out there trying to turn the narrative around for Mr. Kelly with the protesters and everything. So giving it a shot. At the end of the day, we don't get the last say. The 12 jurors have the last say on Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly's faith. And here now,
I got a question for you too. A question or two for you too, but go ahead.
Let me answer. Keish, he does not want to, and I don't want him to give his opinion on whether if the lawyers are doing a good job. He did give you his opinion on whether how he felt about the motions.
And let me be specific. The motion where Greenberg challenged the STD.
Yes.
And the motion where Greenberg attacked the RICO statute in New York. I thought those were good, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
So, but that's all. I just wanted to address Keish on that one. So go ahead, shoot your questions so you can get on to your men's night out.
So, how do you think R. Kelly is going to do in New York? Do you think he'll be found guilty? Do you think he'll beat it?
If you leave, if they have not paid any attention to the YouTube streets, and I think if the lawyers were, I think he's gonna beat it. I do.
Okay.
That's just how I feel about that one. Yes, as long as they stayed away from the YouTube streets and just stayed up in those offices and work like attorneys are supposed to work. I get it that Mr. Kelly has a lot of people that was in his camp or, and around him quite a bit with growing up and in the music industry right now. But from my judgment and being out here now for close to 2 years and following this, he really doesn't have anybody out here to me right now that can, that can give the best to these attorneys of, of what they think or, if they are in these offices and they are working very hard and they're finding things that they should find from a lawyer's perspective and they're out there doing the work and I think that they would beat the case. But if they out here where they're depending on and what is being said out here and try to use a lot of what is said out here on the YouTube streets into some of their cross examinations and things like that, I don't know. I think that they may fumble. I really do. I do.
Well, I'm waiting to see, and I'll say this and I'll get off and I'll see you guys later.
Yes.
But I'm waiting to see how the George Floyd verdict is going to impact R. Kelly case. I think Greenberg has some plans there.
Really?
Yeah, I just released another video today. Yeah. Say that again?
I just released another video today. Yeah. Say that again?
I said, I hope that they're good ones. I'm going to go check that one out too. So, but what do you think? What do you think in 15? They're not going to let them out. They're not going to. Oh, you did say something else now, lawyer. You did say with the New York trial, I guess while doing the trial, let me try to see if I can quote you right. And if not, then you have to correct me. It was something about at that time, or something about a bail or something during that time if he would be found not guilty.
he can revisit the bail.
Okay.
Right?
And
Because
you
think about
suggested that is something that needed to be done immediately right after that, though, right?
Well, that's the end game.
Okay.
That's the end game, right? Because what happens sometimes when people get convicted, they appeal and then they ask to stay the judgment while they appeal.
Gotcha.
So what he could ask for is that he can revisit the bail hearings, right?
Okay, and you
And it
know they
depends.
did that in with George Floyd. Right
Yeah,
at the end of the verdict, I heard his attorney. The judge said something, and then the attorneys was like, "Well, yes, we'll like to post bail, like to post bail," but the judge was like, "Denied."
right.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you
But
see, it's
you see, it's
possible, right?
possible, right?
Right, it is possible because
And
he didn't hesitate. George Floyd, I mean not George Floyd. I'm sorry, Shufflin's attorney boy. He threw that in there immediately right after that verdict. I was like, oh, I heard him ask for it. I don't know how many people heard it, but I heard him, and I was like, okay, he threw that in there, right? But the judge denied him on there, so it's like,
right.
wow.
Right.
And all I'm trying to say with the R. Kelly case is that if he loses, and I'm not saying he will, but if he loses in New York, there's a lot of work to be done in the end game, and bail is one of them. I would try to go for bail again, even though he's been denied before. I would say, based on this in the case, or based on the evidence that they presented, I believe I can win on appeal. And of course, I would ask for bail because of the weak case, right? But it depends on how things go, right? So I'm just throwing it out there. So I'm going to let you go. I'm just going to end it with just saying that it all depends on how the case goes. And if he loses, there's a lot of work to be done in the end game. And they need to move that Chicago case further back, or they need to come up with some other solution.
And that's
Thank
to
you for
give them
having
a
me.
little bit more time to prepare, correct?
Exactly.
Okay,
Exactly.
gotcha. Well, I thank you. Now, don't forget, we got that ladies' night. So if you're looking for that honey, you got to come on over here. Bring your boys on over here. That's when y'all get to let your collar down, relax, get away from your non-lawyer stuff, and come have some fun and kick it with us ladies over here. I appreciate you giving me your time. So go, and the ladies, they got the hearts up. Y'all put them hearts up in the chat room for non-lawyer, you guys. He'll be back to play with us. Or he gonna let us play with him. So bring your men along. We'll be having some good questions over here, having some good times. So go enjoy your night. I appreciate your time.
You take care.
Stay in touch. All right, you guys. All right. We are back. We are back, you guys. Let's get our latest night popping. Let me see what y'all think, though. Let me see. Because I should not have. Okay. There we go. See, the echo is gone. What do y'all think? You think? We'll get him back. We will get him back to come have some ladies' night with us. Thanks, ladies, for giving him some hearts in the chat room, you guys. Thank you. But let me turn this off because I really don't need it. I had to close you guys out the chat for a reason, because the program that he's running over there, so we were getting a bad echo, and I wanted you guys to hear it really clearly. But there you have it. The non-lawyer, you guys, came by, did a quick visit with us. Next time we'll try to get him to stay a little longer, but he did tell me that he had some plans for tonight.
Sorry,
and
I don't have an answer for that.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. You know what? I had 2 margaritas out, and I think that that's going to be, unless you, I don't have no Snoop, but I got some more wine on here. So, but I got to see if I can get hold to my questionnaire, girl. You guys want to stick around for ladies' night? What y'all want to do? What do y'all want to do? Yeah, I think it was coming from his end as well. So, but I just kind of, when I closed the YouTube completely out, and it could be something with this program, the echo was gone. So, but I saw you guys a little bit on my phone. So, and maybe next time he'll come back and answer some more questions. But you guys got to keep in mind that he is not a real attorney. He's just, just has his little perspective on it. Don't forget to go over there, you guys, and subscribe to his channel as well, so that you can hear him speak on it. Because right now he's bouncing from different case to case, or different celebrity to celebrity, to give you some perspective on how he feels about certain things with them. So You say you just sent you a cup of you sending me a cup of apple juice. Oh my God! Thank you, thank you, thank you. So most of the girls that were here, they knew I was out today for Coda Bear's birthday. Coda Bear, do thank you guys for all of the birthday wishes. We had lots of fun. She only ended up, I think, with like close to 600 tickets. And of course, so she's got this little stuffed little heart thing because you know that you got to spend thousands of dollars in there and you might as well go buy your stuff. So, but as a kid, we all get excited, you know. Oh, I got tickets, I got tickets, I got tickets. Gotta go cash in the tickets. But we had a good time. We had a good time, and we had sat down and we had dinner. Everybody showed up, so we had a table of 10, and it was really nice. It was pretty scary because nobody up in there was really wearing a mask, you guys. And I'm looking around. I'm like, oh my God. I did Kiwan. I did get Kiwan in a mask. I had to run out to the truck and get him a mask out the truck to mask him up. But baby, it was some people out there with no mask. Oh, y'all, that was crazy. They got the signs up, say, 6 feet apart and stuff like that, but it didn't have mandatory mask on the doors at all. So, but yeah, she had a good time. She had a good time. So that's it for her. So now you will have the blackout backyard birthday party coming up when I let y'all see how the adults do it, how the ladies do it, how the grown folks do it. Yes, yes, yes. So, but I appreciate the non-lawyer taking time out to come over and sit on the panel. I have not been on YouTube, so what's been going on? Is there been any juicy stuff going on, y'all? What's been going on out there, huh? What's been going on? I don't know. And I really don't care. I don't know and I don't care. Um, I don't know if you guys want me to talk about why I decided to not participate in the July. You want to talk about that? Because I'm trying to see if our Q&A lady is going to show up. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to still drop the link in the room. I'm going to still drop the link in the room in case Wanda pops up. I got to see if Wanda got a groove back, y'all. I got to see this. We got to have a part 2 on Miss Wanda. Wanda was supposed to be she been when we left off last weekend. Wanda had had been in conversation with three different guys, and one of them she I believe is trying to like. I don't know, but if anybody can find Wanda, have Wanda hit that link down there. And you know what? I think I am gonna try to go get me a glass of wine, just one glass of wine for tonight. It won't be Snoop though. I got some different wine in here, and we want to see. I want to hear the updates on Wanda. We see, what happened the whole week now. Wanda can't come on here and talk about how she would, she turned them all down. No, ma'am, but, oh, I think I did. I did. You talking about the resume, right? Right, Lady Earth? The resume, right? The resume. I got it. I did. So, there's a few things that I can share my screen, but I really just didn't want to do any Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly tonight. I just wanted to laugh and chill with you ladies tonight. So, no, Jason did not find anybody. He is still chasing after someone who has him blocked, Muddy. Got him blocked. You say you want to invite. I gotta give me about a month to make it. You know what? You supposed to be getting what's the name of over there? His moped. Remember? You remember? But yeah, I would like for Miss Wanda to come back and give us an update on how her week went. Did she turn them all down? Did she pick one? Did Stella get a groove back? You know, I don't know what's going on with that one. I don't know. But I did. So that's a yes to you, Lady Earth. That's a yes to you. So, and I know it's kind of late, you guys. I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of late. It's kind of late. I don't know. So, what do y'all want to do? What do y'all want to talk about? Okay. All right. Just making sure we on the same code. Lady Earth. Making sure we on the same code page. You know, we classified. we got to keep it classified. That's all. So, I don't know. Unless y'all want to hear my boring story about why I decided to get out the way is what I'm calling it. I'm getting out the way. I'm getting out the way, you guys. I'm never laying my flag down for supporting Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. But one thing about having parents is that they teach us, right? And I think that I have the world greatest parents that taught me and my sisters and brothers a lot of things. And when you are stepping out of your comfort zone to venture off to go and do something else differently in your life. And this was different for me. This was totally different for me, okay? What I imagined, it became the unimaginable. And it's just not my cup of tea anymore. The pointing the fingers and everybody wants to beat everybody up. You know what I'm saying? And everybody out here don't mind having everybody locked up. Um, yeah, yeah, Priscilla. You know, he called and he verified it, and he asked me, and I had to give him that my honest opinion on it. This is nothing about being running away from things or being scared or none of that stuff. It was about knowing when not to allow stress in your life. It is about knowing that if the reason for the competition and the division is not a good enough reason for me to sit here and watch it happen. You know what I'm saying? It's no. We had a damn good purpose to make things very, very strong out here and to grow for Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, but it divided. It became aggressive. It became a bunch of nonsense, and we're talking about a bunch of nonsense with people that just not even knowing each other like sisters and brothers, like your real DNA sisters and brothers. This all came from a bunch of typing on a keyboard and the voices through the mic. And I grew up in a city where my parents, they all taught us words are just words. And there's no words in the dictionary or outside the dictionary that should ever be hurting anybody's feelings to the capacities to where, I want to kill you, or I want to come and beat your ass, and or I'm going to go over this state and I'm going to get you for this, and then I'm going to get you for that. Nah, not my type of party. I've been living here in peace, not seeing any fights. I don't see any beefs. I don't see or hear, about the female kicking the husband outside and calling the police on them and things like that. I don't see that. So I'm not saying that what was going on is new to me. It's not new to me. It's very old to me. It's just something that, because of who I am, I had to choose whether, are you ready to turn your life into something that you just don't want. I don't like this. I don't like anger. I don't like aggressiveness. I don't like pointing fingers. I don't like people calling people names and things like that. That's just not my style. Is it okay to do it right here on the screen because someone has really poked you and stuff? It's okay. Get it back out on the screen and leave it right here on the screen. Everybody likes a little bit of shits and giggles here and there, right? Little shits and giggles. But as adults out here, and you don't mind, to be killing this person, and you don't mind to be doing this, not my style, not my cup of tea, you guys. I'm too grown for that shit. I just thought that this was going to be a humble, a humble event. I really did. So I do stand behind Chicago. And if they will ever continue to do things down in Chicago, and depending on who it is, because I'm also a person where I choose to put myself behind good people. You know what I'm saying? Good people with a genuine heart and stuff like that. Good people that's able to overlook what words may say, things like that. Then yes, I have no problem with coming down and supporting, stuff that goes on in Chicago. Yeah, roasting is absolutely quiche. It is okay. I'm around roasting all day now. They all of our families, everybody, your cousins, you're gonna have that roasting. You're not gonna agree with everybody that's doing everything, but it gives us some laughter. But baby, cause you could be the baddest something out here, and it's gonna be somebody out here just as bad as you are. And another thing is like, why, hi, church. Everybody is so comfortable. You know what I be hearing? I'll go to jail. I don't. I'm like, well, you must have been already, because the only number that I want is my goddamn social security number and my driver's license number and my credit card numbers and my bank account numbers. I don't want a government. I don't even, how many numbers on there, y'all? It's like 10 of what. I don't want no goddamn government damn number on me. I don't want to be known by that. I don't. I don't. I want the numbers that benefits me, that the government has allowed me to have. That's what I want. I don't want the government number that they gonna make you have. Then you let you out when it's time to go back. You still got the same goddamn number. You is registered already. I don't want that type of registration. So I don't get it, you guys. I really don't get it. But I guess I can understand it. They say it's a lot of people out here that's just not in the relationships like they should be. But then again, you have people in relationships, and still it's a problem. It's a problem. It's a problem. So you say you all did right to stop the rally, but yes, I think that it was a good decision here. I think that having the new face, which I do encourage you guys, support him. I support him mentally and spiritually over here. I got a pretty good idea that Daddy Lolo will do just well. Recruit new faces. Recruit new voices. Got a whole lot of people over there in New York that can absolutely be right there. And I am also I'm money savvy, you guys. I run a household here. I got children's that has to be taken care of and things like that. So and I just didn't sign up to travel around the world. I didn't. You know, as long as things were going on downtown Chicago, I was still near home, within a budget on what I know that I would have to spend to lay where I stay and to eat, things like that. So, but to go across country on, I don't know, it was never in my agenda to do, and that would have mean that not only if I'm going to go to Chicago where it can possibly cost me, for what we talking about, maybe 2 3 nights and hitting close to $1,000 just for eating and room and board and stuff like that. And I can go to New York and ended up adding or tacking on another $500, right there. And no, money is no problem for me. I just so happen to be money savvy, like all of you guys are, and sometimes you really have to, you be like, okay, this one isn't for me. I have to set this one out. And the competition part of it, totally distasteful. Totally distasteful. Totally. I'm willing to bet you guys that, hi Joe, how are you? I'm willing to bet you guys that they didn't already have a selected number of people that will be allowed in the courtroom. So everybody else will be standing outside waiting on, the finale of the New York case. And um, you say outside in Manhattan and Brooklyn, it's best to get a rental and drive. Yeah, but then you got the parking, and then you have to get your parking, just like Chicago. It's no different from Chicago. And I understand that. But I guess, Keish, what I'm saying is that it wasn't in my agenda right now to do at the drop of the dime, and I get it that I think he's planning it for July or something like that. So if I had to make a choice to decide if I wanted to go over there, I would definitely be driving. I just don't jump on an airplane, just because they are ready to go. I don't fly like that much. I definitely would be driving my own vehicle, but and it would definitely turn into a vacation, Keish. You feel me? I'm coming that far. Here's gonna have to be a vacation for me too. I'm gonna have to, be able to have some more something else to do. So I don't know, Joy. What are you doing tonight? What are you doing tonight, Joy? What are you doing? What you doing, girl? I don't know, Cha Cha. What you doing? What are y'all doing tonight? You see, say the train is better. I ain't been on a train since 8th grade. Nope, I just lied. Since 1988, 87, 86. 1986 was the last time that I been on a train. And don't, Cha-Cha, don't let me tell you when the last time I rode the public transportation. 1984, 1983 was the last time. Oh, you just woke up? That was the last time I've been on public transportation. I threw a hissy fit to my parents, and I was like, "Listen," I told this story on here to the girls too. I can't ride no bus. I remember my four sisters, and as they were getting on there. And I went to look, how you open the door up, right? And I went to look on the bus. And I was like, oh, all these motherfuckers on this bus. I'm true story, don't judge. I ain't getting on this bus with all these motherfuckers. And my sister be like, you gotta come on. Dad gonna get you. Dad just gonna have to whoop my ass because I ain't getting on this bus with these goddamn people. So I don't know if I had like a people phobia or something, but and then they came with the 2 seats, right? You can see it. Oh, fuck, I don't want you sitting by me. What you doing, Tato? What you doing, Tato? Huh? What's it doing, man? What's it doing? Ted's much better, y'all. I took the cone off, so we just gotta wait for him to get his stitches out, but he's much better now. He wants to go over here Let me move this. He wants to climb in his cone. Get in the cone. And gets in this little cone bed. Cha-cha, I ain't getting on there. I ain't getting on there. I don't know you. I don't know you. So my sisters and they were like, well, forget it, So the bus would close, and they would take on off and head on to school, and I would be late for first and second period because now I'm gonna walk. I'd rather walk. So I was like, forget it. So I did this for freshman year, right? So now it's time to, do driver's ed and everything. I was like, I gotta do driver's ed, right? So back then, driver's ed was free. Now it costs a whole lot of money to take driver's ed. So I took driver's ed, and then now, I was working my summer jobs. I picked up 2 summer jobs, girl. They're little $5 or $6 something cent an hour, right? So, and I just started saving it. All my little checks. Never spent the check. 2 years, never spent our cash, never spent the dime out of it because my mom and dad would give us the money to go back and forth to school. So I would roll it up, put it in a shoebox. So now I'm completing driver's ed, right? So I sat down at the table and I threw my mom and dad a proposition. So my first of all, I'm in trouble now because of course the schools is calling, and I'm missing first and second period. So my dad would be like, why is it that you can't never make it to school on time? So then of course my sister, she won't get on the bus. She won't get on the bus. A blabbermouth, just tell everything. I never really told anything on my sisters and brothers, and I mean they done did some shit. I remember one time, like my sister, and the buildings, was closed. You think I don't remember them laying the board across, and the boy Andre was crawling up in that room on that board? I never taught that shit on them. I'm next to the youngest out of my sisters, right? But I'm number 6 with the sibling tribe. But I never told anything on them. But she wouldn't get on the bus. They just was tell. And I don't like no telling ass motherfucker. Tell. And I think that's why I'm scoring right now with that, right? Cha-cha. You stop all the damn telling. Don't make no damn sense, right? So my dad was like, well, why you ain't making it to school on time? I'm like, listen, Dad, I can't get on the bus. I can't do those people. I said, what do you mean you can't? I was like, I'm not getting on the bus. I can't do it. I don't know what it was. I just can't do it. So I said, can I proposition you and Mom something? He goes, well, what is it? I said, it was a Grand Prix, 2-door Grand Prix, right? Brand new, cha-cha. I said, if you guys get me to fall for school to start back, and whatever monies that I have, can you and Mom match me and get me into a new Grand Prix, right? We went all the way out on Harlem. Went all the way out on Harlem Avenue in Chicago, right? So my mom was like, she was like, sure, go, because she was like, oh, she ain't going to have it anyway, right? She ain't gonna have it. They like, she ain't gonna have it anyway. So mama, yeah, we'll take you up on that bet, right? So it come the end of the fall. I done worked all the summer jobs, not spending no money, nothing. Just $1 here, little candy here, this or that. Still walking to school, everything with my backpack on, girl. So now here comes the day. Here comes the day. So I said, Mom and Dad, it's like, well, I said, could y'all come in here for a minute? My sisters, right? They all my brother. They all looking around. What's she up to? I had just so happened to be one of the money savvies and the smart, the second to the smartest out of 10, right? Crazy ass sisters and brothers, right? But love them to death, right? So, and I sat there and, and then I had this amount of money. So then they was like, holy shit, she did it. I was like, let's go. So, and yeah, so there goes the first car, and they ended up co-signing and writing that check for that car, and that's how that played out. And no more bus for me, girl. No more train for me. I was the shit, girl. I was like, no, couldn't do it. So now, because I'm in the neighborhood, I'm the shit with the car at, I think I was 14 going on 15, right? Got my driver's ed, go do all of that shit, right? Still didn't have no license quite yet. So now, it's my mom, baby stuff, right? So I had to finish up driver's ed, right? But then now I got my permit. So my dad, nobody's home, right? I got my permit, and I'm anxious. I'm like, I gotta get my license. I gotta get my license, right? So nobody's home. So, but I'm gonna back the story up, right? Because I couldn't drive the car just yet, right? Because I had to wait to get my license, right? Nobody's home, cha girl. What? So I'm looking out, checking in. Okay. But my dad had an old ass fucking limo, girl. My dad, one of them Rolling Stones, okay? He had a limo outside, right, girl? Big old blue limo. It's crazy, Cha-Cha. I promise you, true story, though, Cha-Cha. And I was like, oh, the keys, the limo. Keys in the limo. Yep, I was finna take this ass whoop, Cha-Cha. I got them goddamn keys, girl. Cranked that car up. I had to move the car out. My dad, he was the shit on the block, right? He put his cones down, so I had to put the cones back. I gotta be back at a certain time though, cause I'm thinking, okay, they ain't gonna be gone too long, and the DMV is not too far, right? Bitch went up there to take that motherfucking goddamn thing in limo, girl. It was so funny. But the lady who waited on me, she was like, okay, this is what you got. I'm like, everything working on it. So I do the little, fill out the paperwork, go up there. And she was like, well, where are you? Yes, I did. Yes, I did, girl. And then I had a few dollars. I had a few little dollars on me, right? Always watch the gas tank, right? Shit, girl, pull right to that gas station and put the gas nozzle back on that damn line and park that car right back. But got my license, came home. So now my dad was like, well, how you get your license? I was like, I need my keys, please. How you get your license? I'm like, shit, so and so took me up there, and girl. But I pulled it off and only one price that I had to pay with doing that, because my sisters, they didn't drive, at the time. So yeah, I was a goddamn cab, and that pissed me off. Only until the car was done and finally paid for it. Now I didn't have to wait on them no more or whatever, because this is my shit. Take y'all go up on Madison Pulaski into that little dusty ass flea market downstairs and get them little red and pink and blue fucking Levi's, and then they got catch the bus, go all the way down Roosevelt, Jewtown, go upstairs to Ching Wong Lee, where she gonna taper the pants up and make them goddamn straight legs and shit. Girl, I'm so tired. I was so glad I ain't had to do that shit no more, Cha-Cha. You just don't know. You just don't know. I got so tired of going in that dust ass damn flea market. It's the girl. Wasn't really shit down there, and it still ain't shit down there, right? But people go and get your hair, the Borettes. Borettes for the little kids was the shit back then, right? And snap all little butterfly, and the kids walk around and banging themselves and shit all in the head. I ain't gonna lie, I put them on my kid too, okay? The little doll ass Borettes, got about 20 of them in the back. Girl. And we swear our kids be sharp, girl. Got about 50 goddamn Borettes every goddamn way. They're pink and white. Next day they blue and pink. Then you got the yellow green. They had to match them up with the outfit. Come on, Cha-Cha. We grew up like, we all done grew up like that. Quit playing. We all done grew up like that, girl. I swear to God, I must have put about 100 of them in my oldest daughter head. Girl, click, 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 click. And then what happened to Hey Dip? Well, the thrift store too, though, Beauty. Now up here, I think it's called Dig. Dig and Dive, girl. The thrift store up here, Beauty, is called Dig and Dive, baby. But I tell you, them people over there, they be digging and diving up in that damn box, girl. I be like, oh my Lord. Okay, this is what we over at the Dig and Dive store, girl. Look, I don't go in there. I just heard that that's what they do up in there. It's called the Dig and But hey, if you gonna dive your ass in there for a Calvin Klein shirt that got a brand new tag on it, and you go right on ahead. But Cha-Cha, that's what we did. And then what happened after the Borettes though, Cha-Cha? What did we do after the Borettes? Here come long ass bees, right? Have you sat there? Girl, they diving for some clothes. They diving for some clothes. Quit playing, girl. They be up in there, baby. I heard the best time to dive, though, beauty, is you got to get them when they first open up, because they gonna be on some slick shit up in there, right? When they think they open like at 9, 10 o'clock, right? They take all the good clothes and put them all the way down at the bottom, right? Of these big old boxes, right? Big old boxes. And then the bad shit, the old shit is on top. They do that shit on purpose because they be running them cameras. They want to see if your ass is really gonna dive all the way down up in that goddamn thing. They gonna see how far down you gonna dive. And I bet you them associates is standing up in there laughing their ass off at people like, you know what, this is crazy. It's something else I'm gonna tell you about the beauty about the thrift shop though that it be killing me, right? But Cha-Cha, how long have you ever sat? I don't know if you have a girl or maybe one of your friends or something like that, where you sat there and watched them thread almost about 25 beads on one goddamn braid of hair, girl. I did it. And you know why we did that though, Cha-Cha? We did that because the theory was, it grows the hair, right? Because you have to wait pulling for some new growth, right? So, girl, them little kids, and at first I was okay with it because I was doing my oldest ones, right? They shy, red, black, red. Girl, don't wait for the 4th of July, Cha-Cha. Whole goddamn head is the American flag. Whole head, red, white, and blue. Red, white, blue. Red, white, and blue. Oh, you have a girl. Oh, so you know what I'm talking about then. You know what I'm talking about. Girl. You know 4th of July come, the whole head is red, white, and blue, girl. I be like, this some bullshit. It's some bullshit right here. That's some bullshit. And then, at the flea market, that's where you get the big bag of beads and shit from, right? You get all your beads and, oh my God. You know what? I could probably go pull some out. I probably still have some, but you remember it too, Rita. Rita, you did some beading in your life. You did some beading, girl, because it took a long ass time. And you know who tortured? Though, Cha-Cha and Rita? The kids do. Because we make them sit there to bead all of this stuff up on their hair. And don't even try to slick it down with the sulfur 8 or what's the other green one, y'all? The other green grease. Woo, them was mixed colors. You swear she was shy. She was shy though, wasn't she, Cha-Cha? Couldn't tell her nothing, girl. Couldn't tell her nothing. What you say, Dip? You donated every other week. You donated some chicken every other. What is that? A chicken? Chicken leg? I don't know. But I don't know, girl. You couldn't tell her nothing. But the kids suffered through that. They really did. We made them sit there that long because we wanted them to be pretty, girl. We wanted them to be matching up, get they girly, gang on. Some Dax, girl. No, you didn't do the Dax. No, you didn't. No, you did not do the Dax. Oh my God. Dax is the thick one, right? That's thick, right? Get it all slicked down, have it all nice and shiny and everything, girl. We tortured our babies. I don't care what y'all say. We all need to be going to jail because we torture these kids because we got to have these kids up the park before they go outside and get dirty as hell. Get dirty as hell. But we did. We torture these babies. Yes, we do. We got to get their fashion on, honey. Get it on. Now, beauty, back to you. You need to explain something to me, right? The magic grease. Yes, magic grease. In the green can, right? It's be like green can. And when you kind of dig in there, it kind of strings down. I'm like, oh my God. Pressing grease. You had your hair pressed before, Cha-Cha? Because I did. My grandmother, all you hear is shh. What the hell was that, Cha-Cha? Shh. I'm like, what in the fuck? You're sizzling my shit. And some blue magic. And the blue, I think I might have some blue magic here, though. Hold on, let me see. I might have some blue magic. Now, I ain't gonna hate on the blue magic. Wait a minute. Hold up. I can't, look, beauty. I can't stand you. Some blue magic. And I don't even use it. It's still full. It's like literally still full. I don't use this. I don't even know why. I think I might have it for the boys or something like. And Royal Crown. Girl, your hair ain't never coming to loose messing with some damn Royal Crown. Oh my God. You put that Royal Crown on there and this magic. What the hell is this shit? Some blue magic and some Dax, and you put them scarves on that baby head. You ain't had to comb that hair for a whole damn week. A whole week. The shit just stuck. It's stuck there. It's just stuck. It doesn't move. It doesn't move. It don't move. I gotta go. I gotta ask Beauty though. What the hell is? I went into the thrift shop. I think probably one time last year, and I do a lot of donating too, right? Why is it that they got all the comforters that been donated hanging on hangers like they like fresh out the goddamn cleaners, right? I'm like they got plastic over them and everything, but I was like, okay, all right. They had a whole aisle of comforters, girl. I'm like, think I'm gonna pass on those. I don't know. But y'all know that's how that damn look, Pee Wee, I see you sneaking here, girl. Hey girl. Y'all know that grease made that damn noise. That didn't scare y'all? Cause it scared the shit out of me. That shit just and then they just keep going. And then try to flip it up on the end. What the fuck? Baby. How many of y'all still got a pressing comb? Come on. Come on. Put the one in the chat if you still own a pressing comb. Come on, y'all got to tell me. Y'all got to tell me, because I got one. It's one still in there. I ain't used it in probably about 10 years, but it's still in there. I still have a pressing comb. And why you still have a pressing comb? Yes. Yes, they do, girl. They wrap them up in plastic like it's freaking brand new. Do you hear me? So somebody, let me see. Cha-Cha, you still got one? Rita got one. Who else? Hey, high maintenance. Who else got a pressing comb in the room? And what do you use it for? What do you use it for, Rita? What do you use it for, Cha-Cha? What do y'all use the pressing comb for? What do y'all use it for? I want to know. Keep it real. You say that's the good shit. Are you natural? They electric pressing combs. Are you don't set yours on the stove no more? You remember you set it on the stove? Rena. You set that pressing comb on that stove, right? I'm serious. Come on, y'all. Quit playing. Y'all remember the day. I don't know if y'all use the towel or the paper towel or whatever, right? And you put it on the stove and you just flipping it, waiting on it to get hot. And you know when it's hot, right? Whole bunch of goddamn smoke coming up off of it when you take it up off the stove, right? Now you looking at it. And I be sitting there, well, what? I asked my mom, what the hell is you blowing on it for? If you didn't leave it on the goddamn stove like you cooking a goddamn hot dog, just maybe you wouldn't have to blow on the goddamn thing. So she blow, right? Then she take it, put it on here, wrap it up, pull it down, right? I'm taking a peep at the comb, right? Why is the comb goddamn it stained brown? It's the paper towel is burnt. Now you want me to sit here as a little kid and with the smoke coming off of a goddamn iron comb. Now she done took the blue magic and shit. Right? You scared, Cha-Cha. I'm devastated. I'm looking at what you finna do with this? I thought this was like that lady with no more wire hangers. I was like, what the fuck? So now here comes the thick grease. It just grease it up. What the fuck? Okay. I don't know what to expect, right? This is my first hot comb. And this shit go on there. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? And you, as a kid, right? you ain't got no choice but to start crying, because I'm thinking crying is going to help, right? She going to stop. Mama going to stop. You know, nope, it's gonna stop, right? Y'all know we sniffing it, right? And then you got that burnt ass smell. She done fried your whole damn head up, right? Slicking it and frying it. So I'm sitting there like, okay, she finally, you know, girl, that was mommy dearest with the goddamn call. But I'm sitting here like, she really finna finish sizzling my damn head, right? She finna sizzle my head. Now, my mom, she didn't braid hair, okay? She wasn't a hair braider. She just knew how to put the little click-clacky things on, and there go your ponytails. But by the time I was done having that goddamn blue magic and the Dax and all that other thick-ass shit put on my hair with a straight comb, I would have these things sticking straight up. There was, so you done? This is it. I'm just supposed to go to school looking like Mars, right? Like I'm from the planet of Mars. I'm just supposed to go to school like this, I guess, you know. So that didn't. I think I'm still devastated from that, you guys. I think I'm still hurt from that shit. Y'all know y'all hurt y'all babies, right? Trying to keep them to look so dang on good. What you say, but babe, that hair be bone straight. She said, hey, Cha-Cha, don't let them try to grab up right here. Let me get this right here. And then hold your ear down. Hold my ear down for what? For what? You what? Hold your ear down, I said. Then they want to pop you. Now you mad at your child because she didn't cooperate, and she's sitting here knowing that hey, that's a hot ass comb. Hold your ear down. You're yelling at her and everything. Hold the ear down. And even just because you done held that ear down, and because Cha-Cha, they want to get so close, get your shit straight, right? They done burnt your ass right there. Now you got to go out with this little burnt shit on your ear. Which takes what? A couple of days for it to start peeling off, right? Then you get your whole new skin back that's a different color from your regular goddamn ear. It comes off real. You actually like white skin. You get white skin first before your skin tone blemish back in with your other skin tone. Y'all, I don't know about y'all, but how many of y'all felt that y'all was tortured as little kids, though? For real. I think that we need to go after our parents like how Gary Coleman did his parents. Don't y'all think so? Don't y'all felt that? Do y'all feel like y'all was tortured? I felt like I was tortured as a parent. I really do. You know, we can take it a step further than that, you guys. We can take it a step further than that. We can jump back to the bees, right? Thread the bees. How you doing tonight, high maintenance? Putting all of 25 bees on one strain of hair. 25. And then you got to stand there, right? Pass me the rubber band. What? Pass. You got to hold the rubber bands. Now, you know, as a child, we get sleepy, right? Because we done sat there so long, right? But they expect for you, the parents, to hold this damn rubber band. And you know the child sitting there doing this shit here, right? Now you're mad at the child. Hold the rubber band up. Hold your head still. She been sitting there for what? About 4-5 damn hours waiting on you to do red, white, and blue because the 4th of July coming up. When she get done, she got about 2,000 beads on her head. Y'all, child abuse. Y'all done did some child abuse to your damn kids. Some child abuse. Now, had them kids known, had your babies known at that age between when you start doing their hair, about 3, 4, 5. Not, don't do the aluminum. Don't do the aluminum, Shady. Don't you do, Shady. Don't you be sitting over there putting that aluminum on. All of y'all are guilty of child abuse. Child abuse in this room. Do y'all know that our children, they could have some lawsuits against us now if they ain't passed the statute of limitation of putting aluminum foil and 80 beads on one string of hair and the hot comb, and y'all know we all could go to jail. Our kids could come after us. That's some crazy shit though, for real. That's some crazy ass shit, y'all. We all are guilty of it. Let put the one in the chat if you are guilty of doing this to your child. To your child, not your boys, because boys just get haircuts. But that's crazy as hell. I'm guilty, y'all. I'm guilty. I am seriously guilty when I sit here and think back on it. And I think that I did it because the trend was passed down from my mom. My mom made me sit there. My mom slacked that thick stuff in my head and sizzled it on and pigtailed it up and put 50 goddamn different barrettes on one damn thing. And then when she done with the barrettes down here, because she wanted everybody else, and now you got to put a big bow on the top of it. I'm guilty, y'all. I did it to my children. And you know, before I pass away, I'm going to tell them how sorry I was. Or you guys are going to tell your children how sorry you were. Oh, I'm going to tell my baby how sorry I was for making her have to sit there for all those hours and allowing me to put, goddamn it, 4 different color barrettes on the end of each part. And then you pierce it through the hair. Remember that, Cha-Cha? Up here by the ponytail, right? You do the little click clack. Now you got to add extra barrettes up there too. We all thought we was too cute though. Listen, lady, we all thought that we was the shit. Especially when you go outside, Cha-Cha, right? And the boys are out there, right? It's your birthday. We're going to get your birthday song going in 1 minute. Tanea, give me a second, girl. We're going to pop your birthday. Hold on. But, Lady Earth, after we get all that done, what up, boss lady? All that done, right? The boys outside now, right? We, boys outside. We 12, 11, got our hair going, right? You know, we always got the little boys out. Time to jump some rope. Pee-wee. Clack, clack. Clack, 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 clack. Clack, 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 clack. We in the be like, thanks to the mamas. Thanks to the mamas, y'all. This shit was crazy. And then you getting ready. You got to jump in the rope, right? You just doing this. Because your beads and your barrettes just popping, right? You got to wait for the rope to come down. So when you get ready to jump in, it's perfect time. And now you look around, make sure the little kid, the little boy that you got the little crush on, they all out there. You all out. Now you jumping in. Bees are going, tap, 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 what, tick, tap, 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 tap. I'm like, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, because I thought I was the shit doing it. Don't you stop turning this rope. You better not stop turning this goddamn rope, because, little Johnny over there checking me out now. Keep turning this. Hey. Be like, shit. Come on, y'all. Life is good as a child. It definitely is good as a child. Now, thanks to Tanea letting us know it's her birthday, y'all. Let me get her a birthday song up. I know, YouTube. I don't own the rights to this music. They've been on my ass, you guys, with the music. But let's go get our dance on with for Tanea, you guys. Let me see. I got a different one, though. Something different, girl. Something different. Let me see. Let's do this one since we do have a ladies' night. Okay. Let me see. See if I can get it. He might get me now, y'all, but let's go on and celebrate a little. Let's have a little moment of celebration for Tanea, you guys. Today is her birthday. It's her birthday. Okay, let's do that one. Disclaimer, disclaimer in the chat room. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. What's your birthday? Oh. Yes. Yes. Go to Naya.
It's your birthday. Go Birdie. It's your birthday. Go Birdie. It's your birthday. Go Anna. It's your birthday. Go Anna.
Go to Naya. It's your birthday.
Go Derek. It's your birthday. Go Freddie. Go Freddie. Go Freddie. It's your birthday. It's your birthday.
It's your birthday.
Go Derek. Go Derek. Go Tracy. It's your birthday. Go Red.
Happy birthday to you. Oh boy, girl, you got us over here with a workout. A workout. You know they gonna get me. They gonna get me, girl. Look at all the birthdays. You didn't mind us celebrating the birthday months with you, did you? Tanea, happy birthday. Over here on the ONEPAPOOSE channel, we wish you nothing but the best and many, 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 many more. Happy birthday, girl. Happy birthday. You say your birthday Tuesday, girl. We done danced for Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. We old over here. We old over here. You want us to just, we gonna dance again. We gonna dance again. If I wake up and go, I don't know. I start my new hours though, you guys. So happy birthday coming up to Lady Earth, you guys. Happy birthday coming up to you. Happy birthday. You a Taurus, bullhead. You a Taurus. My dad is a Taurus as well. Hoping that I can make the trip out to the cemetery on May 3rd just to go and have about an hour talk with my dad and come on back home. So I'm hoping that that will work out for me. So yeah. But happy coming up birthday to you, Demetria. How you gonna be the big 5'9"? When is your birthday, Demetria? When is your birthday? Oh, y'all just crack me up though with these darn bees and stuff. Knowing we all should be in jail. We all should be in jail right now. As a matter of fact, we all should be getting released because that would give us what, about 15 years? 15 years. Oh, wait, is Demetria having a birthday too? Demetria, when is your birthday? Your birthday is tomorrow, but if girl, Beauty is so silly. Beauty, you need to come on up on this live with me and laugh. I'm gonna put this in here. Yeah, JoJo is resting right now, so he's resting. He's on his mini YouTube vacation. His mini YouTube vacation. Everybody got to take a break. Oh, my dad's May 3rd too, T-Lynn. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. That's what's up. That's what's up. Taurus. So, I don't know. Mine's is July 28th. But the backyard party will commence on July 31st. The blackout backyard birthday party. All black, you guys. So there'll be a lot of stuff kind of glowing back there. We'll have a bunch of glowing things going on back there. So Virgos are the shit. Everybody think they zodiac sign is a shit. Watch, I'm gonna show you high maintenance. Watch this. How many of y'all birthdays, y'all zodiacs is the shit? Let me see. Cause I know. Here you go, high maintenance. Leos is the shits. Oh, there you go. Leo's the shit. Oh my God. No, it's not, Beauty. No, it's not. You say you won't know from looking at it. You so silly. I absolutely love when we can take a moment to just sit on here and laugh, you guys. I really, really do. Woosa. Yes, feels good. She said Virgos rock. Well, you're a Virgo, Beauty? I mean to say Virgos is the shit. I can't tell the difference from no signs. You guys can, and I definitely can't. You know, you got this where the Taurus is the bullheads and the Aries is, what's the Aries? The swim. What is the Aries? The swimmers or they egotistic and they this and they that. And you got the Leos. You know, they're lions. They're king of the jungles, and I'm like, they are. I never got into the zodiac thing. I think I'm just boring. Like, I never got into that shit. I was like, no, you just an asshole. Like, or you just good people. You break down. Hi, Tori. You guys break down the whole thing. So, I don't know. I don't read them. How many of y'all read the zodiacs? I don't read them. I really do not read the zodiac, so I don't know. Oh, my eyes itching. I don't read them. Tori, what you doing up? It is midnight. You know you supposed to be sleeping. You supposed to be sleeping because I'm getting ready to go to sleep. Yeah. Aries are evil. See what I mean? Like, you read that and one would say not all Aries are evil, but you guys read that stuff. I don't read it. I do not. Ebony Purple Nix. Hello. Welcome to the chat. We've been in here laughing for a minute now, Ebony. We've been in here talking about how us parents here that you see in the chat room, it has done a little bit of child abuse to your children, especially the young lady. If you have a girl, how we actually child abuse our kids. Yeah. So if you are a parent who put all those beads in your child head, or if you have pressed hot combed your child head, or if you have used this blue magic while you're pressing your child's head, you are now part of the child abuse team parenting over here. You part of the team, girl. We just initiated. Yeah. I don't know. I don't have boys, so I miss out. Missed out having boys. I see Tori say she up. I'm with you, Rita. I do not do the zodiac stuff. It's just you are what you are. I don't know. Shady says she could be mean as hell if you cross her. Okay, so Ebony is guilty with the rest of us, you guys. Thank you, Ebony. If we go down, we all go down. We all going down. So if your kid decide to come back and file a lawsuit on you or something, because you burnt on the ear or something, we got each other back over here. And we have a good damn reason why that happened, Ebony, and it's because our parents passed it down to us. We thought that this is what we were supposed to do: sizzle our child's head up. Goddamn noise used to scare the shit out of me. I'm like, oh my God. So let's change subjects for a minute. What do you guys think about the shooting that happened with the 16-year-old? Was she 16? Yeah, with the knife. What do you guys think about that? What are your thoughts on it? Let me see if I can share the screen. Let me see. Let's find that video. Okay, let's watch the video. Let's see what you guys' opinion is about this video here. Let's see what you guys got to say about it. I don't really like watching a bunch of bad news at all, but this one here is pretty interesting, you guys. It's gonna be a tough call because, to my understanding, they having a big outrage about it. But let's check it out.
Stacia, he is shaken up, as well as the entire neighborhood here. You can see this memorial in honor of Micaiah Bryant continues to grow here on Legion Lane. We have seen dozens of people come to pay their respects. You can see here some chalk art in her honor, as well as flowers, candles, teddy bears, and balloons. Lots of people coming to pay their respects. We're also getting a look tonight from another angle.
New video
from a neighbor's security camera shows a wider view of what happened in the moments before Micaiah Bryant was shot and killed.
A neighbor
speaking with us anonymously after his security camera captured it all.
It was surreal. It was just I can't believe this just happened.
You can see several girls involved in a verbal fight, just as Columbus police officer Nicholas Reardon pulls up. He walks up to see what's going on. The video then shows Bryant push a girl to the ground. You see her then get up and rush towards another girl dressed in pink. Columbus police say she was armed with a knife.
Unfortunately, the cop only had seconds to respond. Once I watched the video, once I saw the body cam video on the news, I realized the young lady had a knife. It could have been even worse. It could have been 2 people down if he didn't respond as fast as he did.
People from across the city continue to come lay flowers, like Audubon University teacher Shannon Lackaman.
I just wanted to pay my respects.
She says it's something she can't get off her mind.
The call was for a disturbance, and the first reaction is to pull a gun and shoot into a crowd of teenagers. I don't understand
As
that.
someone who works with young people,
seeing a 16-year-old lose their life like this is haunting her.
There's something incredibly wrong with our system. If our society justifies handling at-risk teens this way, then that's problematic.
The Columbus Care
Coalition has been out and about today, going door to door, handing out these packets of resources on how to cope.
Lots of mental health resources here. Coming up at 6, I also talked to a woman.
What do y'all think? What? Tanea still twerking? Dang, girl. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Because I have... Shady, I just read your comment, and I'm gonna put my opinion on just something about with the police, right? And how we can portray, how bad we are, and and how we gonna do this to each other and to this, and then the first thing we do is that we'll pick up the phone and call the police. Why are we calling the police out? And I get it. I would have not wanted to see no one harmed in that fight, but it's a no-win situation out here. It's like a damn if you do and a damn if you don't. You know what I'm saying? I guess if I was the cop and pulling up at that, and I'm trying to evaluate, let me see what's going on here. Okay, I got a guy who pushes a lady down, and I got the girl that jumps up, charges at another one, who apparently pulls this knife out. Okay, so what do I do? In a situation like that, I don't think that I would have aimed at all to shoot so that a person could, you say, we need you to hire you as a DJ. You was ready to twerk it out, girl. Twerk it out. I'm going to play that song too. I know he going to get me, but I'm going to play that one. But, yeah, I think that the gold as the police officer should have been just something to get her to drop it, or maybe shoot up in the air. You could have shot 4 times up in the air, and that would have been enough to really scatter everybody, and possibly had her to drop that weapon so that everybody can live, right? However, I think if I had to make that quick judgment right away. What do I do? And you see her with the knife. And if you see her with the knife, we know that she's about to aim probably to do very harmful damages to the female that she was fighting, right? So I don't know. I think maybe I would have shot like in the leg. I don't know. I think that I would have aimed for like the leg or something. Something to just get her to stop. Where her wound was just, something that we can get her to the hospital and have the doctors take care of her and things. But Tori, you said I agree. And I put a but behind that. And you know what that but is going to be? She would have healed up, got out the hospital, and then we would still saw a part B to that, which is, do I sue the police force? You know what I'm saying? Because we get attorneys that is right now on the defensive mode against the police force, right? We do. So she just might have came across one that would have definitely taken her case up and to try to prove that, police officer shot her down and, and harmed her pretty bad and we're suing for this amount of damages, it would have been a part B to it. Because right now, with the police, and I'm sorry, Tori, it's a black people's come up right now. It's a black people come up, boy. Black people. It should be so many goddamn rich black people out there right now with all these goddamn settlements coming from the law enforcement. I'm just saying, girl, it should be a lot. I mean, I'm sure there is. I'm sure there is. The only somebody who I know that went through their lawsuit settlements from the police force, and I believe that was what's his name, Rodney King, up there in California, right? That man went through that damn money, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I was like, dude, didn't he got like what, about good 750,000 or something like that, didn't he? Well, that man, and then he turned around, got hurt again. Got in trouble again, and came back and. I don't know, y'all. He went through that money like crazy. So, but you best to believe that, had this young lady lived, or had he just shot her like in the, in the leg, something like that, just to get her to drop the knife and then kind of, charged at her to get the handcuffs on her immediately, But that girl in that pink, boy, she jetted off, right? I'm sure she was like, "Whoo, thank you, officer. You saved my life. You saved my life. You saved my life." But I don't know. I just felt that, aim to not kill, but to stop a situation. And shooting her, possibly in the leg area somewhere. Hell, even in the buttocks. I'd have seen everybody live with a buttocks wound. You know what I'm saying? And she was gonna come back, Tori. She was gonna come back, and of course, see if I can get a lawsuit out here now against them. And I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with it. I'm just saying that I'm starting to see a pattern of come up on some money for the color people. I really am. So absolutely, Keish, absolutely. So no, you say, I know, lady, it was the I guess the people that was watching it, or the guy who said that he a good thing he caught it on the surveillance, so I don't know, weird situation to be in, but I don't see anything being done. Of course, it's protocol, 3 days behind the desk, until we do a proper investigation, which is another thing that's puzzling though, right? They got to do a proper investigation. Okay. Well, you got the 911 calls in, right? You got the cameras on the police officers at the scene of the thing. Now you got testimony from a whole bunch of other people around. It don't take but a day or two to have a team to go over to, about the stories, to compare that with what's on the video surveillance and on the police camera, right? That don't take long. These people act like that they need a whole goddamn 2 years to go over some goddamn shit. It's right there in your face. It don't take that long. It don't take. I don't get like maybe they got, I don't know, but one sergeant, he said that they had police officers working around the clock, so they're exhausted. But oh, I'm sleepy, y'all. I don't understand the protocols. The protocols take this long for what? You got to go back and find the shell casing. What you gotta get? What else you gotta do? What you gotta do? You got to go back and see that everybody have on the color of clothes that was written up in a report. I don't know. I don't know what it is that they got to do. What takes them so long to go over things is beyond me. Beyond me, you guys. But it's protocol. It is protocol, you guys. Wow. I don't know. I don't know. Crazy, huh? Okay. I don't know. You shot Pinky in the toe. I don't know. How much, Tori, how much do you think that the George Ford family may walk away after all the attorneys and everything will get paid, Huh? How much do you think? How much do you think? You say, oh, by law is definitely justified. I agree with you, high maintenance. I think it's going to be justifiable on this one, though. So, I don't know. Uh-oh, let's see what Shady's saying. Let me go back to see what Shady's saying. Oh, you say they already settled, huh? Did they? Oh, okay. All right. But you know what, Tori? I can imagine, and no shade towards, the brother or number. Girl, did you check out them shades and that new suit he had on at court? Huh? Tori, did you check out them new shades and that suit bruh man had on, girl? Huh? Did you? He was sharp, girl. He was sharp. Here we go, right here. Right here, girl.
Bruh, man. Can I get my seat, man?
Don't tell. I shouldn't have sat here, right?
How'd you get it? Please. Excuse me. Shoot. Hold up. No, you do not have on my sweater.
Yeah, man, it got a little cold in here, so when your closet and barred this. I guess that was wrong too, huh?
You damn skippy it was, bro, man. You got to go, man. Nah, follow this trail. You got to get up on out of here. Let's go, bro, man. You got to roll with it, Let's go. What, you just gonna walk out with my sweater? Can I get my sweater back? Thank you.
Man.
Oh, my, look at the way he's straight. Oh. I'm torn.
Thought we was tight, man.
Yeah, we tight. About as tight as this sweater was on your ass.
I just might run me some reruns of Bruh-Man, y'all. I just might do so. I just might run me some episodes of Bruh-Man tonight while I go to sleep. I just might do it. I know they gonna send me all kind of emails, y'all. I'm sure YouTube blowing up my damn emails right now. Oh my God. High maintenance. So you saw him, right? I was like, oh, okay. He kind of sharp there now. I don't know where he get that MK suit from, and them bling bling Versace's was on. I'm like, ooh, but you know, my big money bring 27 million. Oh, I'm dead, girl. I'm dead. Bruh-Man was a trip climbing through that window, girl. Tori, 27 million. Oh my God. I know they not riding around in no new cars, girl. Oh my God. So y'all know y'all taxes going up, right? Y'all know y'all finna pay about $6 for a gallon of milk out there, right? You want to see Shanae? Wait a minute, let's get Shanae. Oh, hold on. I like some Shanae too. Wait a minute, Keisha, wait a minute. We about to get shut down over here, girl. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can find one of them that I like. Oh, wait a minute.
What do you want, Shanae?
Oh my goodness. If it isn't Little Miss Attitude, why are you always over here? I mean, don't you have a bag?
Look, I don't have time to play games with you, okay?
Hey, but ain't nobody playing no games, all right? Ain't nobody playing no games, all right? All I want to know is why Martin had a party and didn't invite me. I mean, I like the party, all right? I like the party, all right? I like the party.
There isn't a party, Shanae. We're just watching a fight together.
Oh, well, I like to be a good fighter. I mean, you should know that. Okay? You don't put your hands on me. You don't touch me. Okay? Because ain't nobody here to break us up, all right? Huh? Ring, come on with it.
Whatever, Shanae. But there'll be a $10 cover charge.
$10?
$10.
$10? Oh, my goodness. I thought Martin was paid. That is so cheap. Just like them little run-over shoes you got on. That's right, you got it right.
Oh my God, y'all we gonna get shut down over here. $10. Not the $10. Girl, I can't do the 27 million. I'm over here hyperventilating, honey. 27 million, girl. You know what, Lady Earth? I say let that family enjoy and let Floyd rest in peace. You know, that was such a tragedy. But you know, you heard that one cop where he said that he was not on his neck. You know, it said his protocol. He was on his chin, you know. And they showed it in every freaking angle. But this man was like, he wasn't on his neck, though. But he said, $10. Can I get $10? Y'all so crazy. I think I'm going to run me some Martin tonight on my way to bed. Yeah, I think I am. Oh, my goodness. Those was the days. They should have kept those going, though, y'all. They should have kept Martin going on that, because that was the shit. Martin used to have me cracking up. I loved watching those, so I really did. So, Well, you guys, it is 12:19. I don't know how long we've been on here. I do want to give some shout out again to the non-lawyer and with his perspective on some things, and hopefully we can get him back, over here, or we can go over there. But I don't think he does many lives. He just kind of does his uploads. But if he does come around and start doing them, I like for all of us as well to go over and support him, because he kind of do everybody, whichever way his heart turns him, to put some light on it, from his own theories. I like really listening to his commentary, you guys. So a lot you can learn from there, and so humble with it, He's just so humble with his commentary, and I like that. I don't like all of the loud and the aggressiveness and things like that. And yes, I do cuss. I said that before. I do cuss, You won't go to hell for cussing. It just doesn't work that way. You won't. You won't go to hell for cussing. You'll be all right. You just have to know when and when not to do it. I'm not in a business meeting settings with swear words. No. When I'm out talking to certain people, I don't swear. I don't swear around my mother. I have that much respect. I don't even think the ass word come out. I just don't curse. So it's when, where, and how you do things. That's all. Right now I'm sitting on my streams, and certain streams like I just had with the non-lawyer, no cursing. So it depends, You have to know when. Jay Bennett, what you doing up? It is 12:21 over here. What are you doing up? So you say this isn't a cartoon. She has on that girl's neck with that knife. I'm not sure what you mean. This isn't a cartoon. She has on that girl's neck with that knife. Oh, you lost us on that. We're not laughing at that. Mm-mm. No, we just gave our opinions on that. We're laughing at Martin Lawrence that I just showed, Jay Benton. We're laughing at Shanae name. We switched subjects. We're bouncing back and forth. We're just bouncing all around over here. We celebrated Tanea's birthday. Yeah, we did. You say you don't cuss at all? Nope. I just have my, certain times, certain place that I will, I can go a whole day and not curse, you guys. I can. If I'm sitting here and I got company or whatever, if I don't want to curse, I don't have to curse. Not at all. But I am all laughed out, you guys. So here's what I'm going to do. I might come back on tomorrow because I don't think I'm working tomorrow. I'm not sure. And if not, I will see you guys one day through the week, or you can catch some of my lives as I travel throughout my day with next week. Don't you guys forget, if you guys doing something, hit me up on my email. Invite me to what you guys are doing. I'll try to stay in touch with, in tune with some of the videos that's dropping out there, but a lot of them is just not really, you just got up. It's not really interesting to me anymore. I'd rather go and listen to the non-lawyer, people like that now, than to be over here in this sector where it's going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, at least for right now. So I guess I'll say that, just I gotta take a moment away from it. And when I realize that this shit here ain't my cup of tea, have at it, have at it. You say, Pap, going to get that bat like hush, beauty. You just hush up there. Hush up now. You don't hop to beat me. You just hush up, girl. Hush, 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 hush. But I'm going to get ready. Go shower. Get me probably some carrots or something for a midnight snack. you guys, and I am about to go lay down, watch a movie, or do something. I do have a movie that I have to watch that my BFF sent to me, so I have that up in the lineup. So yeah, yeah. And on that note, you guys, I better not do that. I better not. I better say that. Well, hold on. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, I'll hold that one off. That's gonna be on another funny night, you guys. I got to get that one lined up. I got to cue that one up. So I got to send it to my email so I can get it queued up in here, though. Color purple at its finest. You know what, Nisimo? We gonna have to do next week because we've been on here. You missed the non-lawyer. We had him on as a guest, so you're gonna have to go back. He's at the beginning of it though, so you're gonna have to catch the replay. And us ladies over here really enjoyed having him on over here, and we might be able to get him back on Ladies' Night. He said that he'll think about it, but we had a I know, right, T Lynn? Girl, I'm gonna have to get over in this black book over here, girl. Long night. Woo. Woo. I'm just gonna put my blindfolds on, girl, and go you no, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I got a bunch of kids over there in the other room probably playing the game. So yes, Nisimo, you missed them. Ladies, did you guys enjoy non-lawyer today? Did you guys enjoy him? Put the yellow hearts up in the chat room if you guys enjoy having the non-lawyer on the channel giving his perspective on the R. Kelly case and a little bit mixture of the T.I.'s case as well. So hope you go back and catch that one, Nisimo, and that's all. You say you won't be on next week? Okay, sweetheart. I think I can handle it. I think I can. I'll get it for Ladies' Night. You go and enjoy your weekend. You go and enjoy, honey. Somebody will pop up, Harlem or somebody, and if not, it's only good people been coming over here anyway. And so if there's no moderator here, I can handle it. We good. You say make sure you watch Kill the Messenger. Is that on, what is that on, Netflix? What is it on, Netflix? I don't know what's that on. Did you see the forensic guy that testified for the defense is now being, oh, say that ain't so, girl. Say that ain't so, lady. Whatever, silly. You so silly. I know Harlem gonna hang out. Harlem will hang out with me as long as she can. If you guys don't, if you guys always have something to do, please take care of that. And I come on, girl, my finger be on this button over here. I'm okay. I am okay. Yep. It's gonna be a quick second, or I'm gonna fall asleep in your damn ear because I've been up with kids today, and we had a beautiful time. Coda had a beautiful. I think I had a lot of fun myself, though, Nisimo. We was getting girl, and then little girl tried to jack me for my tickets. Girl tried to jack me for my tickets. I was like, "What are you doing? Hold up, little mama. You don't want none of this. You don't want none of this. I want my tickets, girl. You don't want none of this. My damn tickets alone. You about to get your butt beat down up in here on this. We about to wrestle to the ground. And you don't want none of this, Grandma. You don't want none of it. Y'all, get up out of here. Go. You guys get up out of here. We're going to leave out. Let me see. I'm going to play some of this right here.
Every time I go outside, I see your face. Wish you could be here right now, lay here by my side, all day, all day, all day. Tell me it's gonna be alright, we gon' work it out. No way, no way, no way. The floor is cold, it chills my bones. I'm all alone. Somebody say yeah. It's been a month since you've been gone. I'm all alone. Somebody say yeah. Where you at? Where'd you go, babe? Can't you see that I need company? I'm losing it, losing my way. Only get through when it's you plus me. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Honestly, can't you just call me? Where you at? Where'd you go, babe? Let me fix my mistakes. Wish you could